Hello, SSS. How are you doing today? I figured I'd be busier than in past years, but this is too much. Yeah, I don't know how you feel. You seem just as swamped as us. As police officers really do have our plates full during the festival. By the way, we received a support request from the Metropolitan Division. That's everyone from the department in right now. Oh, you mean the request regarding ticketing illegally parked cars? They're so busy. It seems they've been flying in and out of the building all day. I might be able to catch someone if I call now, though. Perfect curiosity to do for that for us. Most helpful. Yeah, let's knock this one out. Looks like we're in kümmern then. That's it. I will call them immediately. Feel free to wait in the conference room until they arrive. I've been waiting an awfully long time. They must be pretty busy. Yeah, not much we can do about it. Festival must have been running around like a headless chicken. Oh, sorry about it. We all had our hands full for a bit there. Sorry for making you guys wait. Don't worry about it. I'm the Metropolitan Division's Chief, Lloyd. And I'm Officer Kate of the same division. Thanks for lending us a hand, Special Support Section. Looks like we have to give a formal introduction this time around. I'm not buying of the Special Support Sections, and these three are my colleagues. We know you're swamped with work, but would you mind explaining the details of the request? No problem, allow me to explain. But first I think that's enough of the formalities. I don't mind if you speak casually now. Sorry, our chief likes to take things easy. Anyway, I think this was written in the support request. I'd like for you to ticket any illegally parked vehicle on the outskirts of town. This goes without saying, but everyone's short on hands during the anniversary festival. All I need you to do is shut down the car's license and slap a warning sticker on it before us. Is it really what you'd like for us to do? You don't need us to tell them. Yeah, don't worry about it. They're probably not getting anything more severe than a fine anyway. A lot of people drove in from the Empire or the Republic, so they don't know the parking routes. Touring would be too much. More importantly, you need to watch out for the cars that have parking permits. Parking permits? Yes, not every car is necessarily parked there legally. Some of them obtain permits to park there beforehand, so you need to exercise caution. Cool, we keep our eyes peeled for the one with permits. Okay, I think I understand the procedure. And I think I recall seeing 4 or 5 cars at the eastern and western exits of town. Let's go check both spots first. Neat. Wir sind da zwar noch nicht von Land vorbeigelaufen, aber okay. Okay, let me give you a list of permit holders. Receive the approved vehicle list. And while you're at it, take this pack of warning stickers. We really like to call this our illegal parking enforcement kit. Alright. Okay, got it. Please report to Gaga once you've completed our request. Kate and I are going to hit the city, so we'll be gone all day. Understood? We'll give our report to Rebecca. Alright, ready to go hit up those exits. Let's let us be off. Okay, dann machen wir das. Ich finde es schön, dass hier für eine Sidequest in diesem Guide explizit gesagt wird, do not report back on this quest until the guy indicates you can do so. Das hätte ich mal eher gebraucht für so eine Bäcker-Sidequest. Aber gut. Dann holen wir uns diese Quest aber auch gleich mal ab. Welcome to the Crossbell News Service. How may we help you today? Hello, we're the Special Support Section. We're here to follow up on the support request you submitted. Oh, it's nice to meet you all. Thank you for coming. The person responsible for submitting the request wanted to explain it to you in person. Do you mind? Is now a good time? Sure. Very fine to have you out right now. Wonderful. In that case, could you please head up to the second floor? I'll call the one who submitted the request and let her know you're here. Alright, sounds good. Let's should head upstairs. Ich glaube, das erste Mal, dass wir überhaupt hier hoch dürfen. Achso, Grace. Ja. Hello, hello, my wonderful friends from the Special Support Section. It's you, Grace. Or am I not surprised? Oh, come on, what the heck did I ever do to you guys? A pretty rude reaction to give one of your most loyal fans. And here I went to the trouble of calling you down here when I'm oh so busy. I truly am so unappreciated. For you, just that made any sense. It is unimportant though, how your explanation plays. Sheesh, I figured you would like that. Anyway, let me give you the rundown. You probably got the gist of it from the initial request, but I will give you some more details. The Crossbell Times is aiming to publish an additional issue meant to act as a tour guide. And your best friend Grace is leading the charge. Isn't this my most fabulous idea ever? Eh? Eh? Get on with it, I'm on board. Please continue, Grace. Right, so I'd like for you to go take photos to use in the magazine. I want you to get as nastiest shots you can of Crossbell's most popular sightseeing spots. Monsters roam the highways, so we aren't the most suited to go straight into the front lines to get some great action shots, you know? True, however, my reservations is to whether any of us are qualified for the job. You cannot guarantee the level of quality required of the photographs you take. Rance is already busy enough, thanks to how crazy the anniversary festival is. He's usually my right-hand photographer, but alas. I prepared a nice little memo for you guys that outlines all the best tourist spots to make photos. I'm counting on you to bring some fantastic shots. As long as at least one of you has the tiniest bit of experience handling a camera, then I think we'll manage. I suppose that would be me. What, seriously? You've experienced taking photos, Ellie? Ah, news to me. Chris, I believe one would need to use an orbital camera for some time to master it. Well, it was a hobby of mine while I was studying abroad. Of course, it's been quite some time since then. I've probably gotten a bit rusty at it. It will get a job done, trust me. It's still better than being completely green. Well, now that we've solved that issue, are you feeling up to the task? Yeah, we should be good to go. Accept your request, Grace. Oh, my heroes. Well then, here you go. Over camera. So all we need to do is find scenic spots around Crossbell and take some photos with this camera, right? Bingo, I better not find any scratches on it when you bring it back, okay? Alright, there's one more thing I would advise you to be cautious of. And what's that? The Erebonia Empire border can be seen as a clear stay from Baghdad Gate, as can the Calvardian border from Tangron Gate. It's a huge no-no to include any pictures of them in our magazine, so please do try to avoid snapping any shots of them, okay? Is it due to political tensions? They don't had any. Circumstances on our side prohibit us from using them too. Okay, so taking any photos off the border is a no-go. Anything else we should know? Yep, I'm setting a minimum quota of 5 photos to submit. Feel free to take more than that if you can, of course. We're going to publish it at the end of the festival, so go ahead and take your time finding all the best spots. Wenn es ein Touri-Guide sein soll für das Festival, warum dann erst danach? Aber gut. After all, the more photos you can take, the more it will help us on the long run. Yeah, that's about it for now. Understood. When you've wrapped everything up, just let our receptionist know and she will give me a ring. Well, anyway, back to work I go. I'll be eagerly awaiting your results. Some people never change. I'm sure it'd be a solid 10 if personality wasn't a part of the equation. Come on, Randy. She can be quite a bit too animated at times. It is a mystery to me where exactly she gets all her boundless energy from. Well, regardless, it seems she managed to skillfully redirect all of her busy work onto us. That's all good. Didn't sound like she was in too big a hurry for the photos. As long as we remember to take photos as we are out and about and around, so we should just be fine. True enough, adjusting the photography to early will ensure that this request will be completed with ease. Please lower expectations. It was just it was just a small hobby of mine. I'm sure you'll be fine, Ellie. Let's just make sure to remember to take some photographs whenever we come across a scenic spot. Alright. Dann West Crossbell. Wir könnten aber vorher mal noch hier durch den East District. Ich will noch mal Abstecher bei der Guild kurz machen. So. Oh, Arius ist in Lever, in Reise HQ. Alright. Scott und Rance in Tankram. Julia in Morica. Alright. Gut. Ah, okay. Ich habe kurz die Kostennutzung mit dem Rückhalt zu checken, was genau ist. Der Plan war. Wait. Nee, it's not true. Oh, sie hat auch einen Shop. Würde ich jetzt nicht als einen Shop erkennbar sehen, aber gut. Eine Bäcker, den 5 haben wir schon. Okay. Dann Prosters. Gut. Place a ticket on. License plates, yes, it's okay. Comedy plot, okay. Einmal alle checken, das sollte man auch natürlich machen. Ich gerne mal einen Guide, welche jetzt ja, welche gecheckt werden sollen, welche nicht.
Sensei Kano, 始めましょう。私の番です。
ここだ。よっしゃ。一気によっしゃ。いい感じだぜ。
Warum gehst du mir so selber gesagt, oder?
敵出現。めんどくさいです。さてと、はい。
俺の番だな。よっしゃ。音と行きやがれ。ってな。
Gut. Dann Area 3 des Roads. Ah ja, der Spot.
チャンスで皆さんお願いします。良いデータが取れました。
Welches Level war die Chest nochmal? Nope. Müsste man noch, glaube ich, einen guten View für die Railroad kriegen. Genau. There's a sectional railroad. Yep, Finks connects Erebonia to Calvard, while running smack dab through the middle of Crossbell. Damn impressive when you think about it. Freight trains are also used to transport goods in and out of the state. It wouldn't be a stretch to say that the railroad symbolizes modern-day Crossbell. Too bad we can't take picture of the train to give to Grace. It would have made for something really spectacular. What's up to you? It would seem a train is approaching after all. Wait, seriously? That's freaking sweet, man. I think it's the time for the picture-perfect moment, Mademoiselle. Get a camera, Emily. Okay, but I'm not entirely... I wish my hands would stop shaking. There it goes. Ah, I think that might have been the first time I've seen a moving train up close and personal like that. How did it go, Eddie? Decent? Maybe? I may have taken a picture before the train was fully within frame, though. I'm sure it did a swell job, honestly. Taking pictures basically boils down to hitting the shot at the right time, eh? If only capturing a great photo were that simple. You need to pay close attention to your composition to ensure you've captured everything in frame. The weather, wind speed, and lightning can completely alter the impression a photo gives. Much like now, some pictures can only ever be taken once. The difference in quality between amateur and professional photography is immediately apparent. I would imagine a simpleton would have difficulty grasping any level of intricacy or nuance, however. Damn, Theodot, you implying something? Anyway, I'm sure it will all turn out fine. You managed to put the camera out pretty quickly, so we owe you one. And besides, even if it is a little off, it's been a while since you had to take a difficult shot. I'm sure you're starting to get a feel for it again. Well, it's getting there, I suppose. I don't know how they turned out until they're fully developed. That's good, but we should keep our eyes peeled for other scenic locations we can take photos of. Anyway, let's gonna move on. Dann moven wir mal. Oh. Dann skippen wir mal zu Belgard. What on earth is this? Huh, was this here the other day? Let's take a little peek, shall we? Ready? Something wrong? This thing is one of the ZGS armored cars. Or is it here? On top of that, they went so far as to conceal it with its top. Conceal is a bit much, it's barely hiding the damn thing at all. In fact, this half-assed attempt to hide the thing only makes it more conspicuous. Oh yeah, didn't we get a support request from someone at the Belgard Gate? Maybe this armored car has something to do with it? I believe that the request was to search for a lost item. And as for the car agent, it was one of some Mireille, right? My name, have you heard of her? I don't know her, she's a former colleague of mine. Back then she was still just a sergeant major, but she moved up in the ranks pretty quickly. She may be busy with work, but we should try asking her about the request. Perhaps you could casually bring up the armored car, if you're so interested in it. Good idea. Alright, let's pay her a visit. Yep, dann suchen wir mal Mireille. Mireille. Or however es auch ausgesprochen werden soll. There she is. Oh, come on, it couldn't just have up and disappeared. We don't find it soon. Oh, Mireille. How's my favorite CGF soldier doing? Randy? Wait, Randy? What are you doing here? Just who are these three? Ah, sorry about it. I'm Lord Bunnings of the Crossbell Police Department Special Support Section. We came by to ask about a support request you submitted to us. Oh, now that I think about it, Randy did mention something about a special support section. And I did send a request in to you guys too, didn't I? I completely forgot. Come on. That's alright. I'm sure I must have been swamped with your work. Classic Mireille. She puts on a serious face, but she's really not all there. Excuse me? Someone like you has no right to say that to me. Let's try to settle down, shall we? I know it's sudden, but would you mind explaining the request to us? The ZGF wouldn't be coming to us for help unless they really needed it, so I've been curious to learn the details. Yes, that's correct. Forgive me for losing focus for a moment there. So we've been searching the premise here at Belgard Gate for a certain crucial item that's gone missing. Normally fighting would be our top priority, but as you can see, we're running short on manpower during the anniversary festival. That's why I decided to ask for some assistance in the matter. Giving us in this situation. So what exactly are we looking for? It's the key to the armored car that the Guardian Force has just deployed. It's one of our new models. A new model? I only heard rumors about it, so I take it that it has finally been deployed. I fail to understand how you could have lost something so valuable. Let me guess, the commander. I suppose that wasn't a hard guess. It wasn't also. Well, it started yesterday. The commander threw an exclusive party to ring in Crossbell's 17th anniversary. Over the course of the night, the commander drank much more alcohol than he should have. And then had one of the soldiers drive our new armored car to his party. Must have been trying to win over the higher-ups by showing off his new shiny ride. How very, very tasteless. Once the commander returned and had a car parked inside the gate, snatched the key from the driver, and later it just vanished. From his possession, somehow. Now that we can't move the car, he had no choice but to put a tarp over it in a last-ditch effort to conceal it. I was wondering what that was doing outside, but was that really your best move? The tarp almost makes it even more conspicuous. Well, if they left the car as is, it would probably raise a lot of questions they don't wish to answer. For example, where exactly is the GF's new heavy-duty armored car actively deployed inside of the border gate? If the Imperial Army took it as a threat, I'm not sure we'd be able to reason with them. It can't be serious. At the very least, we'd like to avoid any provocation at all costs. This is new model really all that. The armored cars we were using before were pretty top of the line in terms of defense and mobility, if I remember right. Trust me, it is. The new model is an upgraded, more combat-oriented version of our old cars. It's equipped with working cannons, miniature missile pods, and has seen an entire overhaul when it comes to its base firepower. If you inspected the ZGF's entire arsenal, it would easily come out on top. No doubt about it. Gotcha. I agree with you then. Leaving it out in the open sounds a bit too dicey. So, Reise sees it's also a wonderful commander right now anyway. This is still his office, ain't it? It is. He's just away at the moment. He had out this morning and left us to sort out his mess. Of course. He said he couldn't possibly call off already his race he was hosting for the festival and flaked out on Crossbell's top release. I think not. Just sounds like him, alright. The more I read about his commander, the less I'm eager to meet him. Anyway, we really want to move the armored car out of the public eye ASAP. Where are us to find the key? Well, there. You'd be happy to help, Warrant Officer. Really? Thank you very much. Never mind having us retrace the commander's steps. Did you mention anything that might give us any leads? And think if you'd like to hear what I was able to get out of him this morning, I would be more than happy to share. That will suffice. When the commander returned, he had the armored car parked right inside of the gate, and he took the key from the soldiers driving. And then I imagine he was craving a light snack to wash down all the alcohol. So he stopped by the mess hall and had one of the cooks make him some food. Afterwards, he walked up to the roof and sung his heart out for quite a while. Once he finally tired himself out, he realized he had no idea where the key had gone. Nah. He sounds like a rubber drunk. I think it was a miracle that he made it up to the rooftop at all, given his condition. Just another day in the life for the deadbeat. From what I just heard, we know for a fact that the key was lost while he was gallivanting around the gate. And if that's the case, we shouldn't have to worry about searching anywhere other than Belgard Gate. Clearly. Alright then, we should perform a sweep of the January first. Who knows, we might find some clues or reflect the key. Officer Mireille, would you like to come accompany on our search? I'm afraid not. I feel like I would just get in the way if I come along. I will still be doing what I can to find it all, starting with tearing up apart the commander's officer. Don't worry about a thing, even in the most desperate of situations, you can always count on Randy to help you out of a pinch. Jeez, I really am counting on you, Randy, so I hope we can live up to the big talk. Should go on and commence our search for the key. Let's start by checking the armored car itself. Kann ich einfach dahin geben, wo der Schlüssel ist, weil ich weiß, wo der liegt? I literally already know. Nee, schade. Na gut, our card is done. So according to Mireille, the commander parked the car here and it hasn't been moved since. I would say we should search the area for the key, but as soon as the CGF would have found it if it was actually here. This is a good point, it would be a waste of time to search the area again. Besides, in the car has those bulky working cans on top. You can't exactly remove the top to take a closer look. Damn, I kinda wanna see this baby in all its glory. Randy, have you ridden in an armored car like this before? This model should be a modified edition of the counter armored car, so it should be largely the same. No, there's just something I'm kinda curious about. If they got permission to use them, I'm sure they'd be super nice for patrols and stuff like that. I'd bet Noelle died of happiness. I think you might be right. Let's look at the vista from the Empire. Let's go check it out. Ich finde es krass, wie da alle so LED-Räder da haben. Also so LED-Beleuchtung in den Rädern. Boah, Limo. Rainford Company Customer, who's this? Wait a second. Open is in the fine ladies and gentlemen of the special support section. Good day everyone, I trust that Crossbell has been treating you well. Uncle Dieter. It's been a while, sir. It has indeed. You have to forgive me, did my rifle get in the way of your duties? Not at all. This guy is well as ever, I see. Are you returning from a business trip by any chance, sir? That's right. Negotiations in the Empire. Curious. Ich weiß, was er vielleicht oder vielleicht auch nicht dort gemacht hat. Aber ja. Ich will nichts weiter sagen, was spoilern könnte. I can't help but ask about that great big thing sitting behind you. I guess it's hard not to notice. It's kind of a long story. I see you allow me to make an educated guess then. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it must be that's one of the GF's new armored cars or something like that, right? How did you... did it catch you off guard? This is a simple explanation, I assure you. You see, at a party I attended yesterday, I ran into the CGF commander. He, in his drunkenness, mentioned something about that very car to one of his subordinates, I believe. I sat with him in multiple parties now, and I really do think you should work on that drinky problem of his. That answers that. You must have left the Empire for directly after the party, correct? If that's the case, you might have the clue we are looking for. What exactly do you mean? Allow me to explain. There's some form deed of this duration, and there's a support request. I think I'm starting to understand. That would certainly explain why there's an armored vehicle with mounted guns just sitting in the middle of a high traffic area. I'm afraid I won't be of much help to you all. Like I said earlier, I had negotiations in the Empire today, so I had to leave the party early in order to make it in time. In other words, by the time the commander made it back to Baghdad Gate, I was already long gone. Jeez, what a bummer. Guess all we can do is stick to retracing his steps. This may be presumptuous of me to ask, but can I give you a piece of advice I was given by Bell a long time ago? Maybe Mireille gave you advice? Again, it was many years ago, but I had a bit of losing things. There were just so many projects I had to keep track of that I couldn't help but misplace a document here and there. Really? I would have never guessed that, judging by how you act now. I feel like part of it had to do with I still being young and inexperienced at the time too. Anyway, every time I would lose something, Belle would always be there to find it for me. And each time she would let out a great big sigh and tell me this. Father, how many times do I need to tell you, when you lose something, you have to look where you would least expect it to be. Such unexpected places? Well, I guess that makes a certain amount of sense. In short, I was simply trying to tell me to change my perspective. Though I don't know how useful of you Don't know how useful you all will find this advice, of course. Also really appreciate it. Thank you again very much. I don't know if I've been much of help, but I hope you find what you're looking for. Oh dear, it seems I've gotten carried away with our conversation. I think my car might be a bit of a nuisance sitting in the middle of the gate like this. If you excuse me. Oh, yeah, sure, safe drive safe home. Sir? Thank you, sir. Until we meet again, SSS. Mein Lesen ist heute echt nicht gut, ne? Ich famble sehr viele Wörter. Aber gut. Passiert. Never changes, that guy. You know, he gave us some pretty valuable advice. Change our perspective, huh? That's definitely something we forgot to think about. It might be the key to finding this, key. Pun not intended. Now then, let's keep retracing the commander steps and see where that takes us. I believe one of those Mireille taught us that after the commander parked the car, he went to the mess hall. Yeah, let's check our investigation there. I mean, ich weiß, wo der Schlüssel ist. Das Game müsste mich halt nur lassen. You're still keeping yourself busy. Oh, Randy, funny seeing you here. You're wanting to order something? Not exactly. I'm searching for the armored car's key, as per one of the Mireille's request. Also, you guys are the ones who got stuck with that. The round officer already asked me to look around. I commented over the mess hall, high and low, but it's nowhere to be found. I suppose we can mark the mess hall off our list then. In the process of rotating the commander steps, do you mind recounting what you witnessed last night? Sure, I don't mind. First day of the anniversary festival was incredibly hectic here. I was finally winding down from the craziness of the day when a commander stormed in here, utterly wasted. All of a sudden, he ordered me to cook something that would sober him up, so I had to do some forced overtime. Dieser Commander ist, ey. Kann ihn jemand bitte von seinem Spot einfach bitte mit einem schönen fetten Arschtritt runterkicken? Danke. And because of that, I wasn't able to get around to any of the prep work I needed to do for the day. Wow, it sounds pretty terrible. Oh, for sure. Guy swaggers around like he owns the place, but doesn't do a lick of actual work. Und macht nur noch mehr Probleme für alle anderen. It sounds like he's the complete opposite of Deputy Commander Bells. Excuse me, would you know if he had the key on him while he was eating his meal? Beats me. I only heard about it being lost when he woke up this morning, so I'm afraid I wasn't really paying attention. Is it so? There's no way of knowing where he had a key here or not. Was er really doing given out in the mess hall? Ich geb Red Sugar auf. Come on. Good timing, Beyond. Schöner Name. These people are being the CGF recurring the key or whatever. Nice to meet you. We're with the special support. We are the special support section. Oh yeah, I've heard about you all. Nice to meet you too. Hey Beyond, still the same military buff as always? I'm afraid so. It's been a while, Randy. So Beyond, did you end up finding the key? You know, the one the Ron Officer told us about. After giving it a quick search, I can safely say that it isn't in the inn. I'm pretty sure the commander didn't bother heading over after this meal anyway. Sorry, but what do you mean by pretty sure? When you were at the inn last night, I mentioned you would know if we came in or not, right? I finished my work for the day by then, so I was actually taking a break up on the roof when he got back. Wait, hold on. Do you remember something? Yeah, I passed by him as I was leaving the roof. And if I'm not wrong, I remember him spinning around something that looked like a keychain. It must have been the key you were all looking for. Then it means it's extremely likely that the commander had a key until he headed up for the roof after leaving the mess hall. It bothers me that he would act so nonchalantly with something so important. I certainly agree that at least we picked up a very good statement. Good thing the memories of you finally kicked in, eh? Better late than never, right? You've got to be kidding me. Do you realize how much time I wasted searching the mess hall because of you? Sorry about that. I think it's about time for me to head back to work. See you later, Silla. You ran away. Thanks to finding out ourselves solid. Thanks for all your help too, Stella. It is right. Even though you only knew it wasn't in the mess hall, it narrowed down our list of potential hiding places significantly. You're welcome. I'm not sure how important this key is, but please find it. Not just for the ZGF's sake, but for our Warrant Officer Mireille. We will do our best, I promise. Now, is our next destination the roof? Yep. Alright, made it to the roof. According to our Officer Mireille, the ZGF commander sung his heart out up here. Eventually it took a while to climb the stairs, but he was under the influence. Yes, but our biggest issue is that he doesn't remember where he exactly misplaced the key. If we were to lose it anywhere, this would be the place. Let's try searching for a while and see where that takes us. Das müsste hier irgendwo sein. Im Geländer. Wait, is that it? Not just a piece of wire. Where could this key have gone? Last night the commander came up here and couldn't stop singing an audio, my dad. I was hoping to get some rest from our laborers, but that didn't happen. You think he's up on the roof? I barely searched the entire roof front to back, but came up with zilch. But hey, he might have overlooked something. Hope we have better luck searching than what he did. Ich hoffe gerade mal kurz, dass es nicht ein Trigger für dieses Kamerading war, deswegen. Kurz Safety Save. Time into Erebonia, right? That's right. This perfect and the fortified mountain base up ahead both comprise Galadian Fortress. As the Empire is even more stronghold, it is used to keep Calvard in check. Seeing a disclosure cannot help but feel incredibly intimidated by the Empire. I can't blame you for feeling the way to your thought. After all, the mountains hiding two of the Empire's scariest weapons, the railway guns. Railway guns? I feel like I've heard of them somewhere before. Foreshadowing, die werden noch recht wichtig werden. I'm sure, yeah, we are the pride and joy of the Imperial Army, the armored weapons of mass destruction. Those bad boys fire 80 regular shells. Interesting. So these are the battle weapons developed by the Rainford Company. 2 years ago, tensions between the Empire and the Republic had finally reached a breaking point. When both countries began to conduct large-scale military exercises, the world over there opened to winning their two enormous railway guns. Weapons which have the capacity to hit Crossbell City, if Erebonia were to unleash them. Tragedy would be unavoidable. The Crossbell Times never once mentioned these while I was living in Calvard. I never do things were that unstable at the time. As you can see, they got their trump cards stored away right now. We might owe the Liberian Queen's non-aggression pact thanks to that. Definitely. Although I said that she was an admirable person, but I have a newfound respect for her now. Looks like we got sidetracked. We should continue our search for the key. Good. I think I see something. This is a juice can. We should probably dispose of it. Oder muss ich von der anderen Seite gucken? Was könnte doch das sein? Dass ich von hier aus gucken muss. Nee. Ich weiß, wo es ist. Wo war nochmal der Trigger dafür? Oh, noch mal der blöde Trigger dafür. Is this Barbara? Just tell me the communication top this. I don't see it anywhere. But I believe to know for a fact that the commander was up here. True, but he may have made a mistake to assume that he dropped the key on the roof. If that were the case, the guardsman would have found it immediately. The guard told us earlier, you might need to change your perspective on this entire thing. It's only a possibility, but if the key fell into a place that we can't normally reach, let's raise the nook and cranny of this place one more time. Finally. Ha? Ich wusste es, es war nämlich auf die Lampe. Aber das Game lässt einem echt nicht da checken. Right? What's the matter? I see it. Yep. Ganz genau. How the hell did it end up in a place like that? Given its true location, I'm not surprised that we were unable to find a key, no matter how much they scour the gate. Well, now let's let the warrant officer know. Should be able to reach it with a ladder. Hopefully they have one around we can borrow. Right, let's go find her. I think you are looking for this. Ernie handed the key to the armored car over to Mireille and explained how they found it. Seriously ended up in a place like that? I know where they found it, huh? Well, probably said the commander dropped it while he was singing on the roof. That aside, I'm just relieved that you were able to find it. Thanks to you, we can finally move the armored car someplace where the tourists won't stumble across it. Guess I'm in your debt this time, Randy. Don't worry about it. But if you really wanted to make things even, how about going on a date with me? That would be a good time. I don't know what I was expecting. Idiots never change, do they? Well, thank you for everything, SSS. You're welcome. If you need anything from us, all you have to do is submit a support request. I keep that in mind? No, if you excuse me. Case closed, eh? I suppose so. I wasn't sure we would find the key for a second there. If a stranger picked it up, I don't know what you would have done. Considering where it was dropped, I'd say we got lucky. I'm inclined to agree. It's not like this could be avoided if the commander was a bit more observant. He's always been an incompetent jackass who only thinks about himself, even back when I was stationed here. If he didn't find that key, Mireille probably would have taken the heat for losing it. No, it's impossible. All denying that. So, at least we know that there are people like the deputy commander, the warrant officer doing honest work in the GF. I like to think that most of the guardsmen are following suit, despite everything. Good point, Lloyd. Oh, time to head out. Yeah, let's go. Gut, damit hätten wir das.